hook. They told her she didn't belong. They told her she was too weak, too small, too fragile for a sport like Jiu-Jitsu. And maybe, at first, they were right, as she couldn't even finish a warm-up drill without gasping for air. But what nobody saw was her quiet fire. What nobody knew was that this girl, dismissed, overlooked, laughed taught would one day shock an entire gym, because in just 14 seconds, she would submit a black belt in front of everyone who ever doubted her. The broken bar is her story. When Anna first walked into the Jiu-Jitsu Academy, the walls smelled of sweat and disinfectant, the blue mats looked intimidating, and the students moving fluidly in their crisp kicks seemed like superheroes from another world. Anna, by contrast, was small, shy, and visibly nervous. "First time?" the coach asked, raising an eyebrow. Anna nodded, clutching her borrowed white belt. Class began, and it was brutal. Push-ups, shrimping drills, guard passes of things that looked effortless when others did them felt impossible for her. Within minutes, she was drenched in sweat, fighting tears. Some of the bigger students smirked as she struggled. One whispered just loud enough for her to hear, "She's too weak for this. She won't last a week." The words stung. They echoed in her mind long after the mats cleared. But instead of quitting, Anna made a quiet decision. She would last. Weeks turned into months. Her body ached, her confidence wavered, but she kept showing up. She stayed after class to drill the same move over and over again, even when everyone else had gone home. She studied matches online, pausing and rewinding until techniques burned into her memory. Still, the doubts didn't stop. During sparring, bigger teammates crushed her, holding her down effortlessly. She tapped again and again, sometimes before the move was even fully applied. Each defeat was public, and every roll left her questioning if they were right up, if she really was too weak. One night, sitting alone in the locker room, Anna stared at her reflection. Her face was red, her hair tangled with sweat. She whispered to herself, "I'm not weak, I'm just not strong yet." That small shift of believing weakness was temporary became her fuel. 2 years later, the same girl who once struggled through warm-ups walked onto the mat with a quiet confidence. Her GA fit better now, her movements sharper, and her eyes carried the calm of someone who had fought private battles nobody else could see. That night, the coach paired her against a visiting black belt. The room buzzed with whispers. Everyone expected Anna to be crushed in seconds. Some even chuckled, already imagining her taping quickly. But Anna had been waiting for this moment. They slapped hands, bumped fists. The black belt immediately pressed forward, confident, almost dismissive. But Anna didn't panic. She remembered the countless hours of drilling, the times she stayed late, the years of being told she couldn't. She baited a grip, shifted her hips, and in a blink her legs snapped around his arm. The triangle choke locked tight. The black belt thrashed. Surprised, the room went silent. 14 seconds later, broken bar he tapped. The mats erupted. Gasps, cheers, disbelief. Anna let go, stood up, and bowed respectfully. No celebration, no arrogancy, just quiet pride. For the first time, nobody dared call her weak. Later, as she sat tying her belt, a new student walked nervously onto the mat up the same way Anna once had. Their eyes met, and Anna smiled. She remembered the pain, the doubt, the whispers, and she knew her journey wasn't just about proving others wrong. It was about showing others like her that strength isn't measured by size or muscly broken bar but by the refusal to give up. Closing message. Anna's story is more than a victory in Jiu-Jitsu. It's a reminder. Being called weak doesn't define you. What defines you is how many times you stand back up, how many times you choose to keep going when everyone else expects you to quit. Because the truth is, a weakness is not permanent, and sometimes as a broken bar it only takes 14 seconds to prove it.